Alright, everything's all fixed up. Now to polish this ship from top to bottom.
You really throw your back into your work, don't you?
Why shouldn't I? The Von Altia is our pride and joy, our weapon. And most importantly, our home.
I'm sure you've heard this before, but she's one odd-looking ship.
The Von Altia was built by the Kingdom 12 years ago, using the very best technology available. She was designed for search and seizure operations on the high seas. Apparently, her unusual design comes from an engineer who is familiar with technology from the far continent.
But on her maiden voyage, a string of mysterious accidents took the lives of the captain, then the second, and then the third in command. People thought the ship was bad luck. She was about to be scrapped when Captain Ifrid came and snatched her for himself.
If the ship was bad luck, why did Ifrid want it?
Well, I'm sure part of it was that he wanted a sturdy ship, capable of reaching the far continent. But when I asked him why, he said, "She looks interesting."
She's too interesting if you ask me. We've been chased by storms, struck by icebergs, attacked by a giant whale. You name it.
3 years ago when the first mate arrived, it all made sense. To think we'd been haunted by a Reaper the whole time.
Oh, come on. Don't go blaming the captain and the first mate for every bad thing that happens. I bet you're all just frustrated because you're forced to go where they tell you.
None of us are forced to be here. We're here because we choose to be here. And we do so fully knowing what sort of men the captain and the first mate are.
Anyone can leave the crew whenever they like. We're free pirates, each of us, here because we want to be. Some of us love adventure, some are looking to test their fate, and some are just searching for a good place to die. We're a ragtag bunch of rogues, that's for sure. But not a one of us has died carrying regret or resentment.
So we're glad to help out you and yours. But you'd best not forget what we stand for.
I won't.
They're quite the crew, aren't they?
Were all those accidents truly caused by your power?
Yeah. I've been searching far and wide for a way to lift the Reaper's curse. But when I couldn't find a single thread to follow on this continent, I turned my eyes to the other side of the ocean.
And that's why you boarded this ship.
And a fine ship she is. The Von Altia was built from 1,000-year-old wood, you know. Before I found my coin, she was my vessel. But then the accidents came.
And then Ifrid stole the ship. Did he know you were on board?
Definitely. He had pretty solid resonance going for him. Although at first, I think he assumed I was just a dour-eyed lubber worthy of little notice.
I suppose being a Reaper tends to take its toll like that.
No argument there. But still, whether they could see me or not, they didn't act any differently at all. I fought my damn curse with everything I had. And Ifrid and his crew fought right along with me. Hell, we even finally made it to the far continent.
And you didn't find anything there? To help with your curse?
I didn't even look.
But that's why you went there, isn't it?
Eventually, I just got tired of fighting back. The crew, they taught me how to feel alive. And the joy of pursuing my dreams alongside good friends.
What a nice story. That was way longer than I expected it to be. It says there are 4 chests in this area. It must mean that the chests that were here before reset, because that's a thing Berseria does. Is that the chests, like, reload themselves over time. Who's your main cook right now? Velvet. I have to get Velvet to cooking level 20, I believe, for a side quest that I want to do, because I didn't do it when I played this game back in 2017? It's come out in 2016 or 17? It was 17, wasn't it? I think it was 16 in Japan, but it was like... It's like February or March of 17, I think it came out in the States. Or worldwide, rather. Because I barely used the cooking mechanic when I first played this game. But then when I platinumed the game about 2 years ago on my own time, and I was trophy hunting, I realized that I had to get Velvet to level 20 in cooking to be able to get the platinum trophy. I think she's level 70 right now? Or not level 70, level 7. I mean, no, she's level 8, almost 9, dang. Leveling up fast. Not too shabby, man. The grace sheet, why not? Hi there. Anything, like, actually interesting? Amber ribbon, which we have none of, it seems. Might be worthwhile. Do. Oh, we need life bottles. I keep putting off buying more of these. Just max it out. Oh, you can buy Enough bottles. For some reason, I thought that Enough bottles were, like, chests only and that kind of stuff. Am I just going to Logress? Yeah. Well, I don't think there's anything else we really need to do around here. I could try to mess around with enhancing stuff right now, but I'm not too fussed about it because we just got a bunch of new stuff to start leveling up and mastering, so enhancing stuff isn't, like, super worth it at the moment. But we'll definitely get to wanting to enhance stuff pretty soon.
Here we are, back in Logress. It was a lot tougher to get in the first time.
More funny than tough, if you ask me.
Oh, you mean Velvet's little dove act? Coo, coo. I'd be careful teasing her if I were you. You know how she can get.
Oh, don't act like you didn't enjoy it too. I'm sure you did, right? Good little boys don't lie to adults, you know.
I might have. Just a little.
Say it like a dove.
It was funny. Coo, coo.
Poor Velvet, she'll never live it down.
The Bloodwing butterflies operate in the Empire's shadows. Not even the Abbey knows their full scope beyond whispers and rumor. And you all have a connection to them, don't you?
Dark and interconnected is the underworld. We've heard voices in the shadows, glimpsed faces behind paper-thin masks.
The attack on High Priest Gideon. Was that at their behest?
Yeah, the Bloodwings asked us to take him out.
We did it in exchange for information that could lead us to Artorias.
Information? You would assassinate a man for mere information?
Yes. Information on the shepherd who rules the world. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
We just work with them when our interests align. Nothing more.
That's the kind of thin justification I'd expect to hear from them, too.
But the Bloodwings were acting upon knowledge that the High Priest was harming the people of the city.
You're right. The incident with the nectar was the Church's failing. And it seems that the Bloodwing Butterfly Network goes further and deeper than we had thought.
They knew about the barrier at the throne, too.
And Velvet's expertise at dove mimicry.
Would you stop bringing that up?
Dove mimicry? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
There was a dove near the dock checkpoint. That's all.
Huh?
Right! It was a black, full-chested dove, wasn't it? Cuckoo!
A black, full-chested dove? Is that some sort of underworld code word?
Full-chested. I ran into a monkey because I was laughing. Oh, poor Velvet. Oh, these enemies they're like stronger now. Okay, interesting. I forgot that the game would do that. Yeah, dude, smash him. Smash him something fierce. Come here. There we go. Now we're talking. More murder, please? You know what? Worth. Absolutely murdered upon. Come here. You're weak to hidden arts, which basically means Searing Edge, because it's the only one I can ever remember being the hidden art off the top of my head. Come here. I'm not done with you yet, sucker. Yeah, it'll do it.
That's the end for you! What an easy victory.
I am invincible!
Mine, mine, mine.
Is Inominat's book so difficult? Grimoire seemed perplexed by it.
Yeah, she said it was written in ancient Avarost, a language that uses Impressionist script.
I've never heard of Impressionist script.
Each character can have many different meanings and readings, depending on the emotion it's expressing and the way it relates to the characters around it. Some modest records on its grammar and structure survive, but none that say how to read the emotion the characters express. Grimoire said that you have to recreate the writer's feelings as a sort of starting point in order to read it.
I see. And you have a talent for that sort of thing?
I guess I do.
But a script based on emotions? That's as far removed from modern language as can be.
Yeah, it's completely unrelated apparently.
How can it be completely unrelated?
After the temperance of Avarost, the entirety of human civilization vanished. The language went with it.
Much as a blooming flower loses its petals, the Avarost civilization grew too far and came to its final end. The surviving buildings and ancient tools, the likes of which our technology cannot replicate, were the beginning of that end.
In any case, it sounds like deciphering that writing will take quite a while.
It just occurred to me, I think we're finally getting kind of close to the
We will need to be
the
extremely
movement
wary.
buff that we can get in this game. I think we're getting close to it. It's still a ways away, but it should be pretty close now, I think. I think it happens not long after the Kamoana stuff. But I really cannot remember. It might be even later than I'm thinking. It's ridiculous how late in this game the it's like essentially the dash of the game. You know, for people who haven't played or seen the game before, you'll know when we get to it, but it is it's very useful. It's just weird that they keep it so late in the game.
We're finished here. Let's go.
Bum 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 bum. Fight me.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Die. Come here. Dude, I love Laughing Raven. Never gets old. You're weak to fire, you dumb idiot. Being weak to fire in this economy. Disgusting. You're nothing to me. I wanted a Mystic Art there. It's actually going to trigger all the way on the bird over there. Let's go. Perfect.
Did you think you could escape me?
Not bad. Finishing a lot of Amphibole stuff on Velvet there. And she has mastered everything at the moment. Do I still have that? I still have the +3 Beast Blade. It is a major loss in attack, though. It is nowhere near as good as the Amphibole Blade. You know what? Honestly, let's try and upgrade her Amphibole Blade, I think. Although the Beast Fang looks really cool. What if we try to just upgrade the Amphibole Blade? Because it's a big base attack up. I want to try and upgrade that later. And then, I mean, you may as well just stay in this, to be honest. Is there anything... This gives slightly more attack? Not really worth all the other stat losses. That's the basic battle garment. Garish Pink Shirt is worth a lot of focus and attack. But boy, howdy, do I give up defense for it. Let's stick with this for now. Do anyone else have anything else mastered? Doesn't look like it. All right. I kind of want to take a minute here to get to like a grade bonus of 1.3. Or not 1.3, like 1.5, I mean. I think we were at 1.3. And then... Ow. And then do a dangerous encounter. Nice. Come here. Perfect. Get some Searing Edge damage in there. Some Scarlet Edge. All of the edges. You're alive still? Still? Okay, thank you. I was about to say. Like, surely at some point you die, right? Do you bleed, Death Monkey? Nope. Get him, team. Get him, team. Nice. All right, I would like one of you to get the kill here. Yeah, there you go.
This fight is over.
Get that bonus experience. You've earned it. Another Amphibole Blade.
We will need
Now,
to be
this should get us to 1.5. And then, oh yes, get them all in here together. Everyone gather around for your death. Beautiful. Oh, this is going wonderfully. Just gonna juggle you guys in the corner, don't mind me. You tried to jump on me? How dare you? Who do you think you are? But if we could just get to 1.5 and then do a really good dangerous encounter, that hurt. Then, ooh, baby, I would be pretty happy with that. I would find that very worth my time. To be honest. Come here. Oh, Aizen got it. That works.
You're just lucky I made it quick.
Dragon Dive.
There are things worse than death.
Dragon Dive is your level 2... Your level 2 break art, right? Hold R2 with 3 or more souls while aerial during Draconic Drive to activate. This adds a follow-up attack to Draconic Drive, after which Aizen will land, providing him the opportunity to chain the break soul into a combo. How nice. And my expedition is back.
Take a look at this.
I will take a look at it. Sleepy Princess Picture Book. Okay.
Scout.
Assume a Sleepy Princess has something to do with Tales of Hearts, I think is what this one is a reference to. Let's go!
It's a biggie.
All right. Focus. We need to be careful here. Try to watch and switch people out if they need it. Hey, die?
You thought I'd stop there.
Based on fighting style, who do you like the most? Like top 3? I pretty much exclusively play as Velvet. So, my answer for all 3 is Velvet. I am not the kind of Tales of player who switches up characters. I usually always play as the protagonist. Occasionally, I'll play as someone not the protagonist, but when I do, I normally stick to just using them. I get comfortable with one play style, and then I stick with it, is how I play Tales of. Usually. Pretty much always the protagonist, except in Xillia 2 and Symphonia. Symphonia and Xillia 2 are the only times I tend to play as characters that aren't the protagonist. I'm worried about how much damage these birds can suddenly do today. I just saw how low Magilou is. Please switch out. Aizen, you died? Dang it, man. All that bonus for nothing there. I was too busy looking at how low Magilou was, and it was on, like, standby and stuff. I knew these dang birds were going to screw everything up for me. I knew it. Tales of Rise, you switched it up, didn't you? No, not at all. I played as Alphen almost the entire game. I played as Law for, like, one area, and then I was like, yeah, I don't really like this. I'm going to play as Alphen. Did Eleanor die while I was telling her to get Aizen up? Is that what just happened there? Are you for realsies right now? Can all the birds just come over here so that I can continue to do this forever until they all die? Magilou is not who I should have brought back in here. Too little, too late, though. Oh, this is the last, but there's one bird! There's one bird and you died to it? Are you for real right now, woman? Oh, no. Help. Hi, Sacred Baboon. Fancy seeing you here. You're only level 25 because you're only the second risky foe I've run into, so this should be fine? Question mark? Don't worry, guys, I got this. I'm on it. Laughing Raven! Help. Are you not weak to fire? You are weak to fire. Don't soul burst me. Who do you think you are? Fine. I'm going to keep wailing on you until you stop being alive. Man, I really hope this Mystic Art is about to do. Wait, you gave me another soul, you fool. Goodbye. Ooh, that was close. I was a little worried there for a second.
I refuse to fall here.
Well, I'll definitely take the 1300 experience. Rising Falcon sounds interesting. Strike Zwei. Oh, your burst souls are based off of German for 1, 2, 3, aren't they? Your last one is gonna be dry. Minus 63 from 4 KOs. That's really upsetting. That the AI cost me all of that. We could have had such an amazing boost of grade here. And we beat the unique enemy at least. Pioneering Ignite Sight, right? Because we hadn't beaten this one yet. Increases drop rates for items that have not yet been collected on hard mode. That is incredibly useful. We are playing on hard mode, and this will get us more equipment. So the loss of grade sucks, but amazing Ignite Sight. Incredible Ignite Sight. Very useful. Delegating another cooking level? You're like cooking level 9 now? This woman's insane. Her cooking is unrivaled. Fantastic. You're done with this. 1 HP is low. I go with that one next, whatever. One day this marine charm will be done. You only have 2 other charms to do anyways. Oh no, you still have this really low level one. Alright, well. Really glad we got that Ignite Sight. Unfortunate that we didn't get a big grade buff. Would have been really nice. Bum, bum, bum. Hello, Logress. Fancy seeing you here. We're gonna get in here and see if we get a cutscene or not, and I'm gonna wrap up at 3 hours today because my my throat is still not feeling 100%, and honestly, I have a small bit of a headache too. I really hope that some NyQuil tonight, and I'll just feel better in the morning.
The capital sure is big.
Yeah, with historical buildings and artisans and all, there's much of interest here for a boy who loves to learn.
Uh-huh.
Sightseeing's nice and all, but don't wander off and get lost.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Don't worry about him. He can take care of himself.
I know, I was just saying.
Hi there.
You look like travelers. I have some good news for you. The restrictions on travel to the Aldina Plains are going to be lifted soon. The road's opening back up!
So, that's the latest word on the streets?
Ha! I see what you did there.
I try to liven things up around here.
Well, ever since Lord Artorias became the Shepherd, demon attacks have gone down. The world's filled with hardships, but perhaps things are starting to go in the right direction.
Perhaps. The demons who nearly destroyed Halavis are still skipping about on the loose, though.
What?
And just the other day, a village near Salt was destroyed by the demon blight. Guess the capital doesn't mind, though.
What?
Don't worry about it. Your shepherd and the Abbey are going to save the world, right?
Listening to you has kinda gotten me all nervous again. If you hear any other scary stories, let me know, please.
I've got one with fresh blood, melted bodies. Oh, maybe that tale about the demon doll that comes alive!
If you're going to waste time, we're leaving you here.
Well, that's enough of this detour then. Sorry to be such a drag.
Wait! That doll one sounded really cool!
Did it though? Did it though? Is the expedition almost done? Oh, nowhere close. Never mind. Hey, you've got the red scarf. To all warriors, I have this to say. Those who fail to enhance their equipment shall never see victory. Laziness can lead to a sore punishment, believe me. I know. I'm gonna try and upgrade this Amphibold blade on Velvet. I think we'll be able to use it pretty long term. We're gonna wrap up here for today. Sorry again for another shorter stream, chat. Hopefully I'll be back to 100% tomorrow. And I'll definitely be better by Friday. So Friday, we're gonna do Berseria again. I'll do like 5 hours on Friday to make up for it. So look forward to that. But I'm gonna wrap up here for today. For those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. We come back next time. We'll hit up Logress and go and try and figure out about the Griffin under the villa, I believe is our main goal here, and whatever Tabitha needs. So until then, farewell.